2021 Personnel and Litigation. Thursday, June 17th, 2021 Personnel and Litigation. Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021 Personnel and Litigation. Solicitor's report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I really don't have anything to add to the report that I provided the supervisors, and will make myself available for additional comment on agenda items as they come up. However, I would like to address an issue that's been percolating throughout the township, and that concerns the board's appointment of Frank Latour to the Peters Creek Sanitary Authority Board to fill the unexpired term of Kevin Dare. And I know that different individuals have contacted both the Secretary of Peters Creek Sanitary Authority and the solicitor, and have indicated that in their opinion, Mr. Latour is a felon and is therefore ineligible to serve in any position, either elected or appointed. And unless someone has proof otherwise, because obviously a conclusion has been drawn by individuals or multiple individuals that he's a felon, and they communicated this, I'd like to see what evidence you have that that's the case. So I'm going to reopen public comment if somebody in this room has a strong opinion on whether or not he's eligible to serve before I give my opinion. Anybody want to be heard?
Go ahead, take mine.
Larry, you want to be heard? You want to be heard, Larry, on that issue? I know you called Mr. Bernardo, so you have an opinion.
Yeah, I've received some calls about that subject.
Get up on the podium.
What?
Stop. Excuse me, 1 second, please. We must have order in this room.
Exactly.
Please.
Yes, it was the extent of my knowledge, is the same information which you received, right? If you recall, and various board members in an executive session.
I know in 2016 you produced a docket run from Allegheny County on this very issue. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes, sir, that's exactly what I'm
Do you have that document in your possession?
I don't have it, no, sir.
I have it on my computer. I don't have that computer with me, though.
Who is speaking? That
Excuse
docket.
me, 1 second, please. Everyone, please. Mr. Spar has the podium.
In that docket, I guess you'll recall, we decided in the Allegheny County, according to Alderman, please.
Well, Mr. Spar, would you look at this and tell me if this is the document you're referring to?
Here.
Yes, there was a document also, in addition to this. It was like a summation, final disposition of the case.
Is that the last page? Guilty plea?
No, sir. If this page indicates it was a guilty plea, that's what was on what I would call a summation. And as far as the deposition of the charges, and I believe there was a plea.
Okay. How did you, so that's the document you're referring to? Is that the document you gave me back in 2016?
No, sir, there were two pages, one of which may have been one of these, but that second page was what I call a summation.
All right, how did you come into possession of those documents?
I was given those documents
Pacer.
by an attorney.
An attorney?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't contact the clerk of courts or anybody in Allegheny
No,
County?
sir, I did not.
You went through an attorney?
Well, it was voluntarily done by the attorney, I guess. They found out that, Mr. Latour was in a position for an appointment, which we all discussed. As to the propriety of that appointment, because of the classification of the crime
So is it
as
your,
being a felony.
okay, is it your opinion then, based on those documents and whatever other document you have, that Mr. Latour is a felon? He's guilty of a felony conviction in his past?
Well, what I saw in the document, and asking your opinion.
But did you communicate that to third parties, that he's a felon?
No, sir, I did not communicate it to third parties.
Did you tell Philip Bonato that he was a felon?
I told Philip Bernardo there was documentation
That he was a felon?
of that nature, which indicated on the document. That's correct.
Have you communicated that to any other third parties? Anybody else in this room?
No,
Have you had a
sir.
discussion with them?
No, sir.
Have you provided this information to Carla Mader?
I have no idea. I first learned about this maybe 20 years ago. And I never pursued it. I didn't know, as a matter of fact, that I was given those documents. I said, resided, as these documents in my hand indicate, in the Common Police Court of Allegheny County.
Do those documents on their face, anywhere, indicate that he pled guilty of a felony?
No, and I have to read these documents. And I don't have my glasses.